conflict in a family, in your family? That's natural. And how many of you faced a conflict in your office? Oh, that's also natural. So now imagine if you have to face a conflict where you have to deal with psychotic terrorists and hardcore criminals. What would be the situation? Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Today, I'll share 3 techniques used by FBI hostage negotiators when dealing with terrorists and hardcore criminals. These techniques will even make you a cakewalk for you to deal with all the conflicts in your family and office. So let's get to the first technique. But all these techniques are part of a strategy, a concept developed by FBI lead negotiator Christopher Voss, and the concept is known as tactical empathy. Tactical empathy is the act of understanding other person's mindset and feelings and making them feel understood. And this term was coined by him in his book Never Split the Difference. And the first technique which uses this tactical empathy is called as mirroring. Mirroring is the act of repeating 1 to 3 words of what your counterpart has just said. Typically, it's the last 1 to 3 words, but if you gain experience, you can use any other parts of using the 1 to 3 words. So let me explain how I used this mirroring technique when I had a conflict with my father. So my father, he taught me driving, and he has this horrible memories of how horribly I used to drive. I used to bounce off the walls when I used to learn while I was learning driving. So my father still has that horrible experience when I am driving uncontrollably. So even today, whenever he's with me in the car, he'll start, Shashi, you will get us killed. I'll say, killed? He'll say, killed? Yeah, you are driving at 60 km per hour on this national highway. I'll say, 60 km per hour? He'll say, yes, you cannot control your car at this speed. I'll say, cannot control? He'll say, yeah, you can control. I can control. My father then says, yeah, you might have drive on the mountains, but now please drive at lower pace. Lower pace? Yeah, you can drive at 55 km/h. So here in this concept, in this conversation, I was not pushing my father to convince him. I was just listening him and trying to gauge back of what he is thinking. And when he is talking about it, he is himself thinking about all the stuff, and he is trying to convince him that yeah, it's safe. So this mirroring technique, I have been using it with my parents a lot, and my mother nowadays whenever I call, at the end I'll just repeat the last 1 to 3 words. She feels very happy. So the next technique which deals with tactical empathy is known as labeling. It's the identifying of the emotion of your counterpart and saying it loud. So for example, today I can say to anyone who is coming tired, it seems that you didn't have a sleep. Or you can say, it seems that you had a good sleep, that's why you look energetic. So this way you are conveying them that you are observing and you are open to the conversation. So in our office we can use this strategy. For example, your boss has set you a deadline and you have not yet reached the deadline. And now think, he is angry. He is about to catch you and start the reprimand. Then before he even starts, you can say, it seems that you did not have proper sleep at night. it seems that you have been troubled with our bad work in the job. It seems that you are troubled with the colleagues, our colleagues. So you are empathizing with what your boss might be thinking about. In this way, he will be softening his tone, he will talk politely. And the next strategy, it's called accusations audit. As the name suggests, you will be auditing, imagine all the accusations which your counterpart might accuse you of, and then saying it upfront before he even starts, and all the accusations which he will use. So I have a funny story. In my childhood, whenever my parents used to stuff the fridge with ice cream box or sweet box, it would vanish within an hour. And my sister would come and try to fight with me. If I would have known this technique, I would have easily gone past through the conversation peacefully. So, for example, if my sister is coming, I know she is going to fight with me. I say, I know I'm the worst brother in the world. See, look at you. You are so lean and I'm so stout because I always eat all the stuff in the fridge before even sharing it with anyone in the house. You know, I deserve all the punishment. You can come and beat me because I'm such a worst brother. So, do you think she will fight with me after I am accusing? She will be thinking he is on my side. So she will be softening the tone. So these are the three techniques which use tactical empathy to resolve the conflicts. Now you might be thinking that these are only three techniques. No, there are several more techniques used by the FBI negotiators, and you can find these techniques in the book Never Split the Difference. I hope you use these techniques and many more such things to convert the conflicts into collaborative efforts. Thank you.